Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And once again, this is the 1-day chart. We're up 4.5%. Sitting here just under 60 cents. Remember, a lot of people are still calling for $1 plus by the end of August. I'm anticipating that. If we break above $1, wait until you see the FOMO come pouring in to XRP. Even BitTrue seems like they're bullish on XRP. Is it finally time for XRP to shine? You know, we're holding a cryptocurrency that can revolutionize the banking system throughout the entire world, and yet we're still sitting here at 60 cents. It absolutely blows my mind. Great explanation of blockchain and cryptocurrency. It's like you're buying a piece of the racetrack. It doesn't matter who wins as long as the races are running and you're part of it. Take a listen to this.
Sort of early in the beginning of this is there's going to be a menu of many cryptocurrencies, and they're going to rethink the entire internet and how we sort of view it. You could never buy a piece of the internet back in the 90s. You couldn't buy the protocols. You could invest in a VC firm on Sand Hill Road that had to pick Amazon versus pets.com. So you had to get lucky. You had to be very privileged and get lucky many times to get it. Now you can just buy a piece of the protocol. So buying Bitcoin is like a call option on the entire Bitcoin ecosystem. A Bitcoin company will not work out before Bitcoin works out itself first. So the ultimate Bitcoin bet is Bitcoin, or the ultimate Ethereum bet is Ether. And you're basically buying a piece of the racetrack. And you're not picking, Seabiscuit. It doesn't matter who wins as long as the races are running. You're a part of it. And that's the beauty here. And usually the retail investors come in at the end. They get dumped this stuff post-IPO, 10 years after a company was founded. Now retail's been the ones who have been there first.
That's how big this actually is. You are buying a piece of Ripple when you're buying XRP, because XRP is at the heart of everything that Ripple does. And this is the first time ever in history that this has happened. And I don't think people understand fully how big this actually is. You are getting in on the ground floor. And all of a sudden, once all these rails go live with XRP running and moving all this value, you're going to realize how big this actually is. And that's why I'm always urging you not to lose sight now. Stay focused now, because I want you to get financially free. I want you to break away from that CBDC system that they have planned for everyone. And you're going to be able to do that by enriching yourself before it even happens. Ripple Partners, Zonix, with a broad range of use cases, is unlocking the potential of real-world asset tokenization. Again, real estate, private yachts, debt funds, private equity funds, supply chain invoices, carbon credits, and ESG, alternative assets, private credit opportunities, sovereign debt funds, VC funds. That carbon credits industry is going to be a multi-trillion-dollar industry. Every single person is going to have to own carbon credits in the future. And again, you're buying into XRP now, which is also going to allow you to buy an unlimited amount of carbon credits in the future. Your life is not going to change at all. Carbon credits are going to become more and more valuable over time. I don't like the idea of it, but I'm sure as hell going to get rich off of it. This comes from Smoke. Institutional staking is on the way. Anchorage Digital is the only federally chartered bank in the United States to offer staking. Axelar holders can stake through Anchorage Digital and collect rewards for securing the network. Compliant, regulated, and with institutions is the way to win in DeFi. You know, if we had a way to stake our XRP years ago, could you imagine how much XRP people would be holding today? But you know, that's eventually going to be an option as well. Institutions are going to open up a lot of doors for crypto holders, for XRP holders. Axelar, enhancing DeFi on the XRP ledger. Axelar is a part of the interoperability within JP Morgan's Project Guardian. XRP ledger plus Axelar, JP Morgan, and the utilities of the AXL token, which includes staking rewards, interoperability, transaction fees, etc., plus token unlock schedule. I'm most likely going to buy AXL in the short term. I mean, I'm talking like over the next couple of days. But this shows you how everything is even connected to JP Morgan. They were always on board with Ripple. People don't understand that. They always say, well, why would JP Morgan want to work with Ripple? Because Ripple gives them a path to the future. It opens up the future for JP Morgan. Axelar team has some pretty notable names: Algorand, Google, IBM, MIT, Consensus. This is what you want to see when doing research on an asset. And you see it right here. Axelar is going to connect the XRP ledger to Algorand, to IBM, and later to even Stellar. Axelar and Stellar coming soon. Ripple, Axelar, Stellar. Everything is getting connected. Like I told you, it's a massive network that's forming, and just a handful of cryptocurrencies are going to be part of this network. You have to position yourself now if you want to come out on the right side of history. Yesterday, I talked about NDAs, and I said that those 1,700 plus NDAs are contracts. They're not actual NDAs, but a lot of NDAs still do exist. Take a listen to James Wallace right here.
Working with them on that technology, and then also working with them on the policy, which is going to be a big element on the success factor. I'll take a pause there and let my fellow panelists say something.
Yeah, and if you don't mind, which central banks in which countries are you working on or working with?
We're working with many of them. You know, they're mostly under non-disclosure agreements, so I'm not at liberty to share the details. But I would say, you know, we are working with them in each continent apart from Antarctica. You know, the study by the Bank for International Settlements estimates, I think, 80 to 85% of central banks are doing some work. We're
So think about that. They're working with central banks across every continent except Antarctica. And there's NDAs out there. I am sure Ripple has more ties to BRICS than we even know about. And that's why I still think that Ripple and XRP is going to be utilized inside of BRICS. David Schwartz has signed an NDA with the NSA, yet most people misinterpret or overanalyze statements made by a cryptographer who often speaks hypothetically or explores technical possibilities. So you see right here, Joel Katz, when are you allowed to speak about what you worked on for the NSA? Are you currently on an NDA? And when does it expire? That was back in 2021. I don't know. They wouldn't let me see the NDA. Then later he says, true story. They did let me read the NDA before signing, but they didn't let me keep a copy. The only thing I remember about it is that it had the traditional, you agree to keep confidential the following things, list of them. So even David Schwartz is under an NDA with the NSA. And most likely some of the things he's not allowed to talk about also have to do with Bitcoin. Reasons I hold XRP. This comes from King XRP and XRP Avengers. Now you look at the list here of the partnerships that we know about. The list goes on and on. A lot of big names and a lot of big banks. These are publicly known, confirmed partners of Ripple. Not even a full list. If you would rather invest in SHIB, Doge, or Pepe, that's on you. And this is why I hold XRP, because I know eventually all these partners and all these banks are going to go live with XRP. And the second that happens, it's going to be like an overnight event, like a flip of the switch moment. I see one massive spike up on the price of XRP. Then there's this, and this keeps coming back around. So IMF allegedly predetermined XRP price in thousands, claims XRP community leader. So Black Swan Capitalist says the XRP price has been already set by the IMF and it's in the thousands. The official price of gold is set twice a day at 10:30 a.m. and 3 p.m. This is called gold fixing and is decided by the LBMA. I could really see XRP price set a long time ago by the IMF or the BIS. And I've been saying that for a while. You know, I even think that the escrow is going to end up in the hands of the BIS, the IMF, and a few other central banks. Most likely the Fed as well. But I don't know what that price would be. Would it be in the thousands? Would it be in the hundreds? I would think that it had to be at a very high price if we're going to be talking about moving the world's money on a daily basis. Plus, the BIS shows liquidity pools where XRP would be locked away for long periods of time, leading to scarcity as well. And that's what keeps me holding this cryptocurrency the most, is the what ifs. What if XRP becomes an SDR? That would definitely push us to 4 digits. What if XRP becomes scarce because it's getting locked away in massive liquidity pools? What if the IMF or the BIS set a price for XRP already, and that price is revealed when everyone least expects it? It could even happen during a bull run. Say alt season happens and XRP is in the middle of running up and people are calling the top and people are getting out, selling their entire bag. And then all of a sudden, the BIS or the IMF said, this is the moment it's going to happen. And XRP just magically shoots up to say $1,000 plus. People would have so many regrets if that was to happen, because a lot of people are planning on selling at a new all-time high. You know, even if we went into a normal alt season, people are still expecting 3 digits plus for XRP. You know, even conservative, people are still calling $30 plus. And that's conservative because they expect us to break out at some point from where we're sitting right now. And you know, now that we're close to 60 cents, a lot of people all of a sudden are changing their whole tune on XRP all over X. Is this that moment? Because this is what everybody's anticipating. You know, $1 plus by the end of August is easily achievable. I still think it's going to happen in September. I think the Fed is going to cut rates and this market's going to turn around. And then they're going to cut rates again in October, sending it even higher. Most likely again in November, sending it higher still. And then by then, I expect real utility to start pushing the price of XRP. I mean, we have some utility going on in the background, but wait until we get all that value coming from tokenized assets. Wait until Japan starts to go live with XRP. I think that's going to be catalyst after catalyst that continues to send XRP higher and higher in price. And again, that's why I'm urging you to not sell your entire bag. And definitely don't sell too soon, because most people that sell too soon are going to soon regret it shortly after. The only regret you should have going into alt season is that you didn't buy enough XRP while it was still sitting at low prices, rock bottom prices, because that's where we are right now. I don't even think this should be even close to the actual price of XRP. I still think already XRP should be at $5 plus. But until it all happens, you got to stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.